So this week's one has got a couple of different, 3 different items in it. An old lead main that needs a stopcock fitting to it, a stop tap, whatever you want to call it. It's not successful the first time, and then I'm given thrown a bone by Thames Water because it would appear that they're going to turn off this street and this area, so I'm not going to have to do anything. Onto a homeowner's survey, and that's interesting in itself. It just seemed to have been a bit of a random mishmash of all sorts of stuff that should have been straightforward. Lastly, an electric shower. The customer buys an electric shower to replace. I turn up and fit it. Well, you'll see. Anyway, enjoy the video, and thanks very much for watching, and thanks for all of your support and all of your comments. Keep them coming. A question, if I may, which is, I do these videos every week at about 12-15 minutes. Would you prefer them longer or shorter? Either way, I hope you're enjoying the content. Be safe out there, and thanks very much for watching. Thank you. Let's go to work. This is our job today. Old lead stopcock. I could try and freeze it, but I'm not going to. So I'll try and change that. Time to turn the water off. Big estate. Big old lever. So we can turn that off now. Clearly didn't work because we've still got water. Let's see if it's turned off this one, just out of interest. No, still plenty of water. Freeze this pipe. So we're back here and we're trying to freeze this pipe. So Thames Water outside, shutting off some of the street. So if this doesn't work, then hopefully they've cut off this section of the building. Today is a super lovely warm hot day. Second try. So this is the part 2, so I had to do this in a bit of a hurry because I wasn't sure I've got it frozen here. I've got it turned on there, and clearly that's frozen, so I didn't need them to do it after all. Okay, so we'll just now unfreeze it and keep our fingers crossed because that's all live. So this is going to unfreeze it. This is always the scary moment. So what I've done here is this is 3/4 iron. I've put in a couple of fibre washers in here because it's a tapered fitting on there, and swelled them in water before I put them in there. And so now we're up to 35 degrees, and this will click out in a second, and then we'll know that we're live. And then we just got to do the other end of this, so we'll have to modify this bit here to get it into there. That's us. We'll defrost it. So that's our final job. 3/4 inch tapered fitting inside there, 2 fibre washers, reducer down to 15mm, lever valve 15mm out, and using their old lead lock. So new piece of copper holding up. Most important, don't stop messing, changing it around. So now Okay, so quick little update here. So I've done the stopcock there, and we took out an old, well, tell you what. Okay, so this is the old valve, and you can see, oh, Pussycat, hello. Come and say hello. You're lovely. Want to say hello? Oh, so, this is the old valve, and if I blow through it, you can barely get anything through it. So what I'll do is I'll quickly take it apart. Okay, so let's have a look. If I could have taken that apart, and I have to be honest and say it was seriously tight, I might have damaged the rest of it. So here you go, you can see what the problem was. And clearly that jumper is well out here, so what I'll do with this particular one is I'll clean it up and I'll keep it as a spare, yeah, so that you can see that jumper's all the way out, no washing on it or anything, so that's why we changed it. Hello. Come in here to do an inspection, and the hob's still on. That's interesting, isn't it? Just that in itself. So we're looking for a boiler.
Could be full. I'm gonna go put it upstairs. So let's go upstairs. Okay, so
No gas fire. Okay, so they've got a nest. How about this then? You come into here and you've got a bifold door. Well, the good news is the flue screws are in. Okay, so this is a 32 kilowatt. So, gas meter in there. Undo this, do a quick, put this on, 22 millibar, 10.8, put the cover back on, which was not screwed up, but I'll tighten mine up. No traffic warning. So I'll open up this. We're in a bit of a situation here because the homeowner isn't here and I don't have authorisation. So we've got 23 millibar. Let's turn the boiler on. Christ. So we've got 19.7 down here, 19 point. And we've got 12 upstairs. What do you think? So I thought I'd give you a little heads up here. So imagine this scenario that we're seeing here. Your client has contacted you through the powers of the internet and asked you to do a homeowner's purchase survey. So essentially this guy is intending on buying this property and he wants me to carry out an inspection, gas side of the appliances and services are. I've never met him, he's come from the internet, I've given him a price for this and he wants me to do it. He's not even in this country. So he wants my advice and my expertise on this. The owner of the property, their agent, has given me the keys. The owner of the property isn't even in the property. They went out in the morning and they had the boiler serviced, and now I've come in to do the inspection. Okay, so there's a couple of strange situations here. Number one, the homeowner isn't there. Number two, my client is afar. I'm in a situation here where there's an issue with the gas. I'm not allowed to turn this off. It's not my property, and I have no authorization via the owner. I can depart my knowledge and my expertise to the owner, and also impart my knowledge and expertise to the potential new owner. After that, you advise the people, in my opinion this is, and I'm sure this is going to be controversial. A lot of you will probably say, slap a sticker on it, get yourself out the door. You can't. This is not my property, and it is not my client's property. You are in a very peculiar situation with this, and this is what I wanted to highlight with this video. It's not me showing anything other than you can find yourself into situations that you are completely unaware of. You think that it's a normal service, you think that it's a normal survey, so I'm just highlighting this so that you can have an opinion and you form judgments, and you also find ways within you to correctly make decisions. That's all this is about. Report was given to the new owner. It was also imparted to the current owner, who then got back the same guy who serviced the boiler, who also installed it. The current owner was actually really happy that I'd pulled him up, and they got it sorted out. They had it replaced, and I went back there. They weren't happy for me to film the next procedure, but I checked it and it was all fine. Sometimes you're in these situations. I hope this makes sense, and I hope it helps you out with some of the decision making that we have to make on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to replace this. Pipe goes upstairs. Unfortunately, we can't isolate it. We're freezing the pipe. So we're freezing this pipe here that goes down to the shower. I'm going to cut this and put in a lever valve. So we'll slowly cut it. So there's a tiny little hiss there. That's just the water pressure. So now we've cut, and we can put our fitting on. Which is about there. Hit the unfrost. So. Oh no, I can't believe this. Guess what I just noticed? Right there. God. That's it, don't pull that clamp off. We've got isolation. Screw back in. Just gives you a bit more space to work in. Don't forget to snap that in there. The power. Nice crusty wire.